Go ahead.
Hi, I'm May Kunka. I'm with Remax Elite Realty here in the greater Los Angeles area, and I cover the San Gabriel Valley. Today I want to talk about a question that comes up to me quite frequently from buyers, is how to make my offers more competitive in a very hot market. I don't know what area you're from, but in our area we have very low inventory. So when buyers submit their offers, usually there's about 10 to 20 offers that come in. So I want to go over some tips that I use. For one, it starts before you write the offer. The lender you work with is extremely, extremely important. So I'm not against using someone you know, someone you trust, but you want to make sure that person can write do the loan and the appraisal contingency in a very short amount of turnaround time. In California, standard is 17 days for appraisal and 21 days for the loan. If you can shorten that as much as possible, that's going to make your offer stand out. When sellers look at your offer, they don't just consider the price, they do look at the loan terms. Another thing that my expectation I have with any lender that I work with is I need them to call the listing agent when we submit an offer. I need to then give them a call and say, hey, David just submitted an offer for your property. He's excellent. He has great FICO scores. I mean, don't say something that's not true, but if that's the case, he has high FICO scores. He has very low debt. He's solid. He's been at his work for 10 years. His file is clean. Something like that is going to stand out. Most lenders won't call. I've only had a handful that do that on their own, but if they don't do that, ask them to do that. Okay? Another one is have your agent ask a lot of questions. Ask them how many offers are there? What is the seller looking for? You want to really make sure you clean up your offer to reflect some of those needs. If they're saying, oh, the seller's going to need a longer escrow because he or she is looking for a home, give them that extra time. Be flexible. You want to be the token buyer, right? You want to be the one that has the cleanest offer, the easiest to work with. You also want to find out, okay, what's included with the property. Don't ask for too many things. You can always ask once you're in escrow, but initially you kind of just want to write a very clean and strong offer. And lastly is have a letter of introduction. So I ask my buyers to write a one-page introduction about themselves, and it shouldn't be longer than 1 to 2 pages. I would say stick to 1 if possible. And very important, if you're comfortable, include a photo of yourself, of you and your family, and if you have any pets, make sure you include them in there. You want to talk a little bit about where you're from, what you do, whatever you're comfortable with sharing, and write down why you like their home, right? So I love your pool, I love your big backyard, I love the blue that you chose for the living room. That makes it, then they know, okay, I've connected with this home, or he or she has connected with this home. It helps put your face behind the offer instead of thinking, okay, this is buyer number 2, that's buyer number 4. Sometimes they'll see something and they'll pick up something and say like, oh, I feel like I connect with this person. It might be the school you went to. You just want to build rapport. So that is just a few tips that I use to make my offers stand out. And I can tell you sometimes it's the introduction letter, not the price, that made us get the offer accepted. So, you know, there's so much more to cover. And if you want additional tips that I use, feel free to message me. I'd be more than happy to share them with you. If I went over them with you, would be here for another half hour. But any comments or anything like that, you can find me at May Kunka Realtor via Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.